Hello VC, hello everyone, and yes, this is record update number 29. I just want to start off by saying I hope you all had a great Christmas, hope you all had a nice, lovely day, hope you all, had fun with your family or your relatives and all that good old stuff. We all ate, and got some great gifts as well, which I've been seeing some good videos on the VC coming, so cool. Alright then, yeah, this is of course the last video of the decade, by me, and the last video of the year, wow, blooming hell. In January, mid-January, that I'll be entering my third year as a YouTuber, but first year as a member of the VC, so yeah. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? I've got some singles here, found these earlier this month. Thought I'd start off to show these first. Goes from Oxfam, David Bowie, Starman, and back to with Suffragette City. Great single, but it really doesn't play very well. It was only £2, so I got it from Oxfam. I thought, why not? But I might pass it on. This one, however, is a great single. The classic When Smokey Sings by ABC, released in 1985, and this was from the Hope House by a person called Alison. She must have given all her singles away. She did actually have some good singles. The one I was good I missed out on was Blue Velvet by Bobby Vinton. This is from a certain film, which I quite like. So yeah. The B-side in this, however, this single right here, ABC, is shit. It's a shitty B-side on here. Chicago Part 1. It's a shitty 80s jazz instrumental. It sounds like something like, I don't know, maybe old people from like the United States, maybe, I don't know. Actually no, I'd say it's cheesy crap that people in their pink Cadillacs would listen to. That's how I can describe it. It's rubbish. So anyway, move on to the big ones. Got this around a short while after I filmed my update, because it was like, okay, you've got to get that, at least get something for yourself, Joy Division, Atmosphere 12-inch, backed with She's Lost Control. This was only a tenner, I could not believe it. It's in near mint, or yeah, near mint condition, the record. It sounds beautiful. And it is on the black translucent, but I don't think you'll be able to see it because it's not. There's no big light, But yeah, what a great 12-inch find. This next one was a gift from a buddy. He just gave it to me, said, do you want it? Yeah, sure, if you don't want it. It's a soundtrack to the sci-fi animated sci-fi comedy series Rick and Morty. So yeah, I love how it's all packaged. It's quite cool. That's just awesome. That looks awesome. It is really well done. So yeah. Yep, there's the unit. And they're both on this beautiful coloured, splattered vinyl, which is nice. So yeah, it's got all the songs from the series. It's got a lot of songs from the series. Get Swifty, of course the Rick and Morty theme is on there, and a few other hidden gems as well. But there's some really good songs from the show that are on this. So yeah, Rick and Morty soundtrack. This next one was a gift given to me from the local junk shop for being a good customer. Last year was New Order, of course, and this one is Dave Gilmour About Face. Now, I heard about this album when John Bellamy did a video called Albums That Suffer From 80s Production. I'm not going to lie, I've listened to a bit of it. Yeah, it does, but it was for free, so can't complain. I don't know, everyone might sell it along the way, but it's got nice in a sleeve. And it's on the Harvest label. I would rather try and find his first album. I've heard that's a great album, so yeah, maybe try and find that. Okay, these next 4 records I'm showing you from Chris from Christmas. First review from my dad. He got this from Mudshaq Records for me, Joy Division. Transmission, 12-inch, fantastic single, probably my favourite of their singles. So yeah, it's non-translucent, so yeah. The B-side is Novelty, fantastic, love it. I put it on Christmas Day actually, in the evening, because so I was testing out all my records. So yeah, that's awesome to add to the Joy Division collection. This next one here is a brilliant soundtrack from probably the film of the year, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I know I've heard some people disagree with me on this, but a lot of people said, yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Tarantino film. Absolutely fantastic film. What a great soundtrack. So many 60s classics on here. And this package is phenomenal. So yeah, it is just awesome. I won't deny that. You got some great other stuff in here. So you've got this great, like this map. It's quite cool. And then you've got, oh yeah, like the sleeve notes here and all that. But the records themselves, I'll show them off now. If I can get it out. But yeah, it's just got the beautiful pictures from the film. I just love the film itself, and the cinematography is just fantastic. It's such a great film, such a change from everything else I'd seen this year. But there were some great standout films this year, I won't deny that. The brilliant old Columbia label. You know, just a great soundtrack. What a soundtrack. Fantastic. You can't deny it. It's incredible. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. This next one here, now I'm going to tell a bit of the story of this one. I remember James Griffiths talking about this particular record, and he's going to be dead jealous when he sees it, because he's going to be like, oh, Sean, damn you. I reckon he is, but I don't think he will be anyway. Love you, man. So I got this for myself on Discogs, and it did cost a bit of money, but I kind of originally, well, due to shipping, it's shipped from Greece. You can't trust when you order from these blooming fellas, I'm not joking, blooming Discogs. But it sounded fantastic, and boy does it. Da, 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 da. Ragged Glory by Neil Young and Crazy Horse. I got this for myself originally, but then my dad did say, oh, I'll just get it, I'll give you it back for Christmas. Alright, fine. So I just said, fine. But this is in fantastic condition. The vinyl is a bit warped, but plays brilliantly. It sounds beautiful. And where is the lyric sleeve on here? Here you go, lyric sleeve. Fantastic album. I haven't listened to all of it, but from what I've heard so far, fantastic. I listened to side 2 I did on Christmas Day. And this last Christmas one was from my mum. The reissue of R.E.M's Monster. She just said, well, my mother said to me, do you want me to get you something else? I said, do what? Fine, you can get me R.E.M. Monster. Because this is a reissue I always wanted ever since I heard the album. It's my favourite. It's my favourite of their 90s output, and probably, in my opinion, their last great album. But I'm going to get a few disagrees for that one, but that's what I think. Because it was the last one with a 4-piece lineup. Yeah. So, yeah. What songs on here? Fantastic. What's Frequency? Kenneth, Crush with Eyeliner. You know, this whole album's brilliant. Fantastic album. So glad they reissued it for 25th anniversary. If you haven't got this reissue yet and you like R.E.M, get it. You will not be disappointed. Anyway, alright, these next 3 were bought in good old Cobb. This one I think I need to get an upgrade of, because, well, basically I've been listening to a lot of U2 recently, because I have the Red Blood Sky album on LP. I bought it out around before Christmas. Thought, Joel, it's such a good album. I want to get more of this stuff. And I got The Unforgettable Fire. And I do need to get another copy of this. Because it's not in the best condition. It was £7.95. What a terrible thing. I really need to... I want to get another copy of it, but it's quite a findable record anyway, so I won't have any trouble. There's no scuff on it. Maybe it just needs a bit of a clean. Maybe that's all. It just needs a bit more of a clean with the brush. But great songs on here, you know, Unforgettable Fire, Sort of the Homecoming, A Sort of Homecoming, sorry, Proud Name of Love, Wire, you know, brilliant songs. Martin Luther King, Bad, you know, all them songs, just fantastic. It is a great album. And a lot of people say it's their last best album. Well, I disagree there, because I would. But I am going to try and find more of their stuff. I also got this U2 on here. This is Wide Awake in America. Fantastic live EP. Brilliant. The best version of Bad probably on here. This is just as good as the Live Aid version. So yeah, again on the Island label. So yeah. So with U2 I'm interested in getting more of their stuff. I want to get Boy, because Boy, what an album. You know, Boy, what an album that is. Sorry, that's a terrible joke. I wasn't trying to joke there. And what else is there? War, of course, October. Achtung Baby. The reissue of that, I'm trying to get. I'm going to do that in the new year. So yeah. And this last one, this is only £4, and I don't have any of this artist or any of this band's work. And I thought, £4, you can't go wrong. Velvet Underground. This is loaded. Yeah. I haven't really listened to this. It's on the Atlantic label. It's only £4. It was in the imperfect section, but it plays perfect. So yeah, it's the album without John Cale, but with Doug Yule. But Lou Reed is still on it, so it is kind of proper Velvet, because you've still got Mo Tucker and Sterling Morrison. So you know. Anyway, that's it for the vinyl. I've got two other things to show. I'm going to try and... I'm nearly at the 15-minute mark, but I can try and, you know, hopefully it fits in. Another thing I got from my mother for Christmas, Joy Division New Order, the Ultimate Music Guide. I hate that this is small. It should be like the other one I'm going to show you now. You know, although it's got great pages, great information, you know, I need to get a proper read actually when I got time. This one, however, is a better one. It goes from my auntie. REM, the Ultimate Music Guide, and you know, again, perfect. You know, you've got big page, you've got lovely hard, you know, big, you know, loads of pages, you know, good for reading stuff. You know, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's that for that. And now for a bit of talk time. I look back at this year, and it really has been a strange year. The decade as a whole has been very random. Well, yet again, I am at that age. Well, I am from 2010. 2019, you go through a lot of changes from those, you know, from those years, you know, because I've been a teenager now I'm then a young adult, and now I'm an adult, kind of, you know, it is incredible looking back, but this year has been some great moments, of course, Chicago and other shows with the Performing Arts College, you know, but I was at a dead end for a bit during August and September, but I managed to come back here and then come back to the VC as well. And I love doing videos. I've actually had this great creative spur with ideas and some reviews on that, which I'm hoping to do. Not in January, but I'm hoping to... I'm not going to do a lot of videos in January. I'm going to save all these videos for throughout the following months. So there won't be much in January, but there'll be a little bit, you know. But not any of the ideas I've thought of already. So yeah, I've got a few little like a collection video I want to do, and something like that. But yeah. I'm going to a record fair as well, the one in Chester on the 18th of January, that's a Saturday, so I will be going down there, which will be cool, and yeah, that's all really. I got some great video ideas, as I was just saying. I'm going to try to start them in February and kind of lace them around, because I've got a lot of stuff coming up in 2020, blooming hell, there's some stuff coming up which I'm like, wow, really, you know, but I will carry on making videos, and hopefully you all be too. And where is that vinyl tag 2020? Because I want to do that. I want to do that for the new year as well. That'll definitely be a video coming up in January. So yeah, VC, all I can say is, hope you all had a great 2019, and let's go out of this decade and into a new. See you all soon, and bye bye for now. And also, one thing I've forgotten to say, thank you to everyone who subscribed this year. Everyone, we've gained more of a... This channel really has fallen into its beautiful place, and I can't wait to see what I can do with it in the future. Thank you all for watching. Really, bye bye for now.